video, we will cover IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. Here you will find all the basic information you need to know about IELTS Academic Writing Task 1, such as key information, task overview, assessment and marking criteria, and the 7 types of questions. Let's have a look at some key information. You're required to write 150 words or more. If you write less than 150 words, you're unlikely to get more than a band 5 for task achievement, as you won't have fulfilled the marking criteria. You have around 20 minutes to plan and write your essay. You should use a formal style of writing. Task 1 contributes half as many marks to your score as Task 2. So Task 1 is worth 33% of the total mark in the writing test. Now let's look at the task overview. You will be presented with one of the following graphics: a bar chart, a line graph, table chart, pie chart, process diagram, map, or multiple graphs. You're required to write a short report about the main features. For example, you may be asked to summarize data, describe the stages of a process, explain how something works, or describe an object or event. The format of the question will always be the same. It will include a brief description of the graphic, the instructions, and the graphic itself, which could be a chart, graph, or table. Here's a typical question. The highlighted words are always the same, no matter what type of question you get. The line graph below shows the consumption of 3 different types of fast food in Britain from 1970 to 1990. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. With the format of the question always the same, this means that you can use the same basic method and essay structure to write an essay for IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. As with all parts of the IELTS exam, Task 1 is marked according to 4 criteria. These are task achievement, which is an appropriate response to the task; coherence and cohesion, the ability to present a well-structured essay; lexical resource or vocabulary, which is the ability to use a range of appropriate vocabulary and to use it correctly; and finally, grammatical range and accuracy, which is the ability to use grammar correctly and to use a range of grammar forms. Each of these carries 25% of the marks. We'll be looking at marking criteria for lexical resource and grammatical range and accuracy in other videos that will be more closely associated with vocabulary and grammar. Here is the marking criteria for task achievement. You will score a band 8 if you cover all requirements of the task sufficiently, present, highlight and illustrate key features or bullet points clearly and appropriately. You will score a band 7 if you cover the requirements of the task, present a clear overview of main trends, differences or stages, and clearly present and highlight key features or bullet points but could be more fully extended. You will score a band 6 if you address the requirements of the task, present an overview with information appropriately selected, and present and adequately highlight key features or bullet points, but details may be irrelevant, inappropriate or inaccurate. And here is the marking criteria for coherence and cohesion. You will score a band 8 if you sequence information and ideas logically, manage all aspects of cohesion well, and use paragraphing sufficiently and appropriately. You will score a band 7 if you logically organize information and ideas, there is clear progression throughout, and use a range of cohesive devices appropriately, although there may be some under or overuse. You will score a band 6 if you arrange information and ideas coherently and there is a clear overall progression, use cohesive devices effectively, but cohesion within and or between sentences may be faulty or mechanical. And finally, you may not always use referencing clearly or appropriately. Now let's have a look at the 7 types of Task 1 questions. Here we will briefly look at the different types of questions for IELTS Academic Writing Task 1 and a sample question for each. The first type of question is bar chart. Bar charts or bar graphs are very common Task 1 questions. The data can be presented vertically as in the example below or horizontally. Next is line graph. Line graphs are also common in IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. They are easy to interpret than they may look. Next question type is table. Tables also come up regularly in Task 1. Some of you may find these harder to interpret as they are just set of numbers with no visual representation. However, they are never very complicated. Remember, the IELTS exam is designed to test your language skills, not your mathematics ability. Next is pie chart. Although pie charts are not as common as bar charts and line graphs, you need to know how to answer this type of question in case you do get one. They are just another way of visually presenting data. The fifth type of question is process diagram. Another less frequent question type is the process diagram. It could be a natural process such as the water cycle, a manufacturing process, or the diagram of a system such as the central heating system in a house. Next is map. Occasionally, the IELTS academic writing task 1 question will be about a map. It may ask you to compare 2 or 3 maps of a place over a period of time, as in this question. Finally, the 7th question type is multiple graphs. Multiple graph questions have more than one type of diagram and are fairly common. They usually include 2 diagrams such as a bar chart and a line graph, or a pie chart and a table, as in the sample question. That's all the information you will need to help you to have a better understanding of IELTS academic writing task 1 and get familiar with the 7 different question types. Thanks for watching. Until next time.